So these two swings here now basically are representing your before swing on the left and your after swing on the right then, John, okay? So as we take the golf club away here now, there's a lot less sway from the previous lessons we've done, which is great. But as we get to about here now, the amount of hinge between your left arm and your left wrist and the club isn't really that much. There's not much of an angle there between that and that. We want to try and get that somewhere between there and there. Not creating much speed because of it, and then as you come to the golf ball there now, you've got a lot of elbow here to try to hit it, and that's losing speed. If the butt end of the golf club works fast, the club head works slow, okay? So that was your backswing before, okay? Let's look in on the right-hand one, the backswing now you're creating in terms of angle there. So there's your club, there's your forearm. It's bigger, isn't it? So you've got more of an angle between that forearm and that club.
And then you have that forearm.
So this now,
too,
exactly, because you're now using your wrist to hinge rather than hinging in your elbow.
Yeah.
So we're not saying. I've not said to you once today keep your left arm straight, have I?
No,
by thinking about hinging your wrists, your arm is now staying straighter. I would never want it locked straight, because if you try and lock it, if that gets too tense in there, now you lose speed. We want this to be nice and soft and supple in there. Don't want to be too locked and tight. But by hinging the wrist better, you're creating a more extended swing. So as you come down the golf ball here now, you've still got the angle there and there, so that leverage is still there, set for the golf ball, okay? As you come back to the golf ball just before impact there, there's your arm, there's the clubby somewhere down there. Then you strike the golf ball, hit from there, there's that kind of snap release of the wrist. Good strike as we can see. And then twisting through to target. As much as we can rotate around there, the better, really, yeah? But it's creating that speed from that snap there. That movement there, the old fly swat I always talk about, okay? As you go through, look at your left elbow there, now staying down. Look, there's your impact there. Compare that to Mr. Chicken Wing there. And we've not said to you really in any shot today, don't bend your arm up here and don't bend your arm on the way back of wing. All we've said is hinge your wrist better. So you've got a focus of a positive thing to do, not a, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, yeah? It's more hinge your wrists, unhinge your wrist, yeah? By doing that, you've actually improved both your takeaway, backswing left arm, and your impact through, yeah? So your arm now, your left arm now is a much more extended joint, yeah? Whereas this one here now is collapse, bend a lot, yeah? But by not mentioning don't do something, we've actually adjusted it because you're thinking about something you want to do. And that's what we want to try and get to on a golf course. Don't think, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. It's really a nightmare. Think what you
my
want
left
to do.
elbow there seems to be
this one,
extremely bent.
Yeah.
Is it straighter on this one?
Oh, yeah. If I clear all these lines off here now, you'll see it. Hang on. There you go. There's your left elbow there.
Yeah, it's a lot more bent there.
Oh, yeah. And then just after impact there's your impact there. You can see daylight between your left arm and your...
Yeah.
Nothing there at all. Okay, to make sense?
Brilliant.